Jordo from jordoschopshop.com. We're an online business selling meat all over Canberra and Queanbeyan. We started as a retail shop and I had the vision to turn it into an online shop eventually. I knew what I wanted to do. I knew that there was a market for it and no one was doing it, and I knew all the butcher shops were being run by old boys, and I'm pretty young, and we built a basic website. I did that myself and just used all of the photos from the menu that we made to turn that into a basic website to display all our products so that people could just have a look and see what we're selling and come into the shop. And then from there we bought a cart and then developed that into a proper online butcher shop where you can order any meat you want, cut any way you like, in any quantity, rather than just packs, which a couple of other butcher shops around the place already do. But I wanted to develop a full butcher shop online rather than just an ad for the butcher shop. I wanted the butcher shop to be online. So yeah, customer goes through the online store, they add all the products to their cart, and they can put notes in as to how they want everything. So we try to take in as much information from the customer as possible so that they're happy with what they get. We don't keep it closed off, and this is how we do it, and that's the only way. We try to do it exactly how the customer wants it, and we encourage them to give us as much info as they want about their order. Then once they go through the checkout, all the information is stored for each customer, so all of their previous orders are there. All their info is there, so we've set it up so it's as quick as possible for the customer to get through checkout. And basically they can drop in an order within a couple of minutes once they've done the initial setup. Once that happens, once the order goes through, we get an email sent to us with the full order. The customer gets the exact same copy. Then once it's cut and packed, we send it off in the van. Well, the local customers, seeing as though we've had the shop going for a few years now online, more and more local customers have been switching over to the online store, because in any retail shop you can only fit about 100 products in the front at the most, whereas the online shop's got like 750 products, so they've got much more variety online. And the whole idea of setting up the online store was to utilise everything that we know, because as a butcher you learn so many things, and you can only display so many of them at a time in the shop. So this lets us do everything that we can do every day and gives the customer a massive variety of meats to choose from. But our preparation time and our waste is minimised, our overheads are minimised. We don't have a heap of fridge motors running out the front all the time. We're not marking down products. We're not putting products into cabinets hoping that they're going to sell and they don't, and that kind of stuff. What goes out of this shop has been sold, and yeah, there's no waste there. Our margins are better, and our prices can go down. As far as promoting those, we use Facebook and Twitter, and we use Google AdWords, and then we also use the Riot Act in Canberra, which is a local online forum which pretty much everyone goes to and has a look at. So with that, we can advertise specials live. We can move products at the drop of a hat, where most people would have to put a little sign out the front of their shop and try to push it. I can say, righto, we've got too many beef ribs. I can do a tweet and Facebook, they're linked together. And all my customers see that straight away. They jump on, they order it, and it's gone within 10 minutes kind of thing. So I've got massive control over my stock and freshness and all that kind of stuff. There's never any waste now. But I haven't really made too many mistakes with the online store, I don't think, or I don't know about them yet. It's been in full swing for probably 4 years out of the 6 years kind of thing. But we've thought out every single thing that we've done really carefully before we've done anything, because whenever you do anything to the online store, it means weeks of programming and weeks of reformatting the whole site and how all the products look and stuff like that. So we make sure that it's going to do what we want it to do and it's going to work before we do it. But yeah, we can't really afford to make many mistakes because we're still not a huge company with a lot of money. So we have to make sure it works first time, every time. The industry's always changing, and and we're sort of at the forefront of the online stuff because there's no one else doing it. There's a few other butcher shops in Australia that have got a couple of meat packs or whatever, but this is a proper online shop where you can order everything in any quantity, cut any way you like. So yeah, we don't really have anyone to tell us what to do or what the rules are because we're sort of making them.